What up?
What a great clap, Chris.
Thanks, dude.
Welcome to the podcast. I do like that we're all staring in the same direction. That's
and now this way.
Yeah, we're in Chris's house today on the pod. We're here with a very funny Collin Sledge.
Hi, thank you.
That's good.
It's a couple golden boys, dude.
Golden boys.
Just a couple golden boys.
Oh yeah, I have no plan for this podcast. We don't have a theme or anything. We just go hang out and talk, dude.
That's
Yeah,
good.
man. So what have you been up to today, Colin? What are you doing?
I've just been cleaning my place because I'm still getting moved in.
Dude, how's the move? So you moving here to Austin? Right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Bro.
Yeah, it's unclear how I'll be splitting my time, but I want to, stay here as much as I can for the next year because that's how long my lease is.
Dude, signing the lease is so scary.
Yeah. I'm so confused by all that stuff. I felt like I was in trouble at school.
Just at the leasing office?
Yeah, I felt like I was in detention trying to get my parents. I wanted to can my parents come and help me? And they were like, you're 31 years old.
Oh yeah.
I was basically not a real human being. I don't really make money. I actually didn't have a credit score. I just was a child with just the money I had in my bank account forever, that's all I had was the money I got given.
Yeah, they would ask me what's your have you ever been evicted? What's your history like? I lived with my parents my entire life. They never. If
my
you
mom,
count, I guess they're evicting me right now.
They evicted me at 29. Actually, my parents did. No, dude, I was telling Chris yesterday that I have a funny story about getting kicked out of my mom's house. How I moved out was I would go out. It was during COVID. I would go out and party with my friends and tell my mom I was going on a long drive by myself. And it was during the COVID times. And I was just partying.
She was like, Jason!
She was like, Jason Bailey, what are you doing? And then, screw it then. But then my mom was like, okay, you just have to move out in the next 6 months. And I'm like, I'm moving out today. And I just moved out.
Wow, you're very different than me.
Yeah, but I just moved in with my grandpa instead, so it's not that impressive.
Okay.
With Grandpa Steve, dude. Do you have a big family, Colin?
It's pretty big. Yeah.
Nice, man. So you're from Houston originally?
Houston, yeah.
Born and raised. You a Texas fan?
Basketball's really the only sport that I can pay attention to.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like the Rockets.
Yeah,
it's the men.
It's the men.
I started doing stand-up at 2014, 2015, and I quit around the time the Rockets got really good, and those two aren't unrelated. I was like, I don't want to be at an open mic. I can be just at home, eating popcorn and watching
the Rockets.
Harden and Chris Paul together. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, that's honestly what made me love. I love football season for stand-up comedy because I could if you get people talking to you too much, you're like, oh, it's the game's on. You just can't get out of green room conversations if you don't want to. Yeah, man.
I should have quit every time the Heat were anywhere near the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.
We would just do bar shows, because there's no clubs in Miami. So we just do bar
just
shows.
at a bar and everyone's
with the TV on, dude.
They're like, it's LeBron James. Holy shit.
One of the best, we did a show. It was during the Heat playoffs. Guy comes up, does a joke, completely bombs, but right as he bombs the joke, the whole place erupts because a buzzer beater winner shot just goes, ah!
It is man, this new queefing joke's doing really good. my new queef bit's killing on stage right now. Yeah, that has happened to me one time. I was doing this bit. I have this bit where I sit on the stool and I do this an act out. And when I was doing the act out, my pants totally ripped. And dude, the place erupted. I thought it was killing so hard. I'm like, because the joke was getting maybe a 3 out of 10 response, and it got a 10 out of 10. I'm like, man, I knew there was something in that joke.
You are a cartoon character.
I hit SpongeBob on stage. Wouldn't be a Larry when I just put him down. Yeah, we ripped my pants. Yeah.
Dude, sometimes I have to be like, what's going on? Is there a TV behind me or something?
Is anyone still here?
Yeah. Well, that was really fun. Me and Chris did like the Creek and Cave open mic, and there was like no one in there, and I was on stage. I'm like, by the way, Chris, it's sold out. I'm just really bad at stand up.
Actually, Chris is like the one person who can say make some noise, and it actually serves a purpose.
Oh yeah.
It's like let's see what we're dealing with here.
Everyone else is just hoopla. Yeah, it's always funny because like you see like the comics that like can host a show, and they know they took that hosting class that the comedy clubs give, because you're supposed to make them make noise like 3 times.
Yeah, I give you one make noise. Anything past one make noise is egregious make noise, dude.
I agree. Because I've been in the crowd when they hit him with the double make noise. I'm like, I just fucking. It's like, come on, we can do better than that. I'm like, am I in a school assembly right now?
You always have to do the, come on, we have to do better than that.
Come on, we can do better.
We can do better than that, dude.
It's like, we're not at church. Come on, make some noise. Just do that.
Yeah, I get so uncomfortable. You see, like, y'all were there last night. The shotgun mic, that's the thing I think I'm worst at.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, last night.
Having to give an intro to
just
somebody.
being like, all right. I literally said, like, okay, this guy said I have to pump y'all up, so please make that happen.
They're like, I'm here to get you guys really fucking excited right now.
Even the word
like,
pumped up, dude.
Yeah. Sometimes at the beginning of a set, if I'm going up early or if I have to host my girlfriend's show or something, I just say like, I'm here to bust it wide open. And it usually gets nothing. Because they were like, this guy's
It's
retarded.
killing right now. Me and Chris are like, this is
I did
hilarious.
it on Kill Tony once. It didn't get much.
Yeah.
And I was opening
They
the show.
don't know what the fuck they're talking about, dude. They have no idea.
That was the minute I'm talking about. The one that I keep doing because I'm like, no one really cared for it. I'm like, all right, cool.
That's hard. Opening the Kill Tony. That was like my first time back. They were like, "All right, you're gonna open." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I don't think I had the proper coming out energy. Like the joke still did well, but like I just hit like a "What up?" and they were like,
Yeah. Opening is hard. Opening low energy is harder. My last thing I did, I sort of did a more different type thing, and I was terrified to open the show. And then right before I was going to go over, Laser was like, I'm going to go over with you and try to get on. And then he had Laser open, and then I got to go sort of in the middle. I was like,
that's nice.
Thank God.
"Yeah, Laser's great at opening."
Hey, brother, what you talking about? How we feeling tonight? Anyways, I was licking cocaine off a bitch's tits today. Come on.
I can hear Laser walk into a room, dude. Not only
he is one of the strongest auras of anyone I've ever met. Like I was just playing, he kicked my ass in pool the other day. He was like just hustling me, dude. Thank goodness I didn't put money on it. I would have lost everything I had.
It's like Yosemite Sam.
Oh yeah.
Does he have revolvers on his thing at all times, dude? I hear he has revolver sluts. That's what I've heard.
Dude,
People are always like, "Damn, the girls Laser brings always."
Yeah, he was saying about like getting a new place, or his lease was up in his apartment, and I was like, me and my girlfriend were like, let's try to room with him. It would be insane. But I was like, my Kill Tony interviews are good for the rest of the lease. You know,
it's a sitcom. It's literally that. I would watch that
me
sitcom.
Me and Laser just existing in the same space would be awesome.
Two worlds.
When worlds collide. Okay. Lots of SpongeBob.
And I asked him, I was like, I think I'm gonna move in with my old lady, and I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, his mom?
No, I think
no.
You said old lady. I'm like, that's
that expression has confused me for a while, but it does refer to a
significant other.
Yes,
which means I didn't say anything about any other things, dude. All right.
Hell yeah.
I don't know anything. I didn't see him with any other girls. All right. Like.
Yeah, dude.
I have no idea.
Yeah, man. Dude, Chris would never tell someone that they were cheating on their girlfriend. He would never tell.
I'm good at it, dude. All right. I'm a bro
ride or die
first.
boy, dude.
I'm a bro first, dude.
Yeah, start character witness, Chris.
I had a friend here get into a argument with never mind. Let me not do that story. But I will. Let's just say I'm a homie, dude. I'm always side with the bro.
Always, bro. Yeah, that's good, man. Dude, that'd be so wild if you were roommates with Uncle Lace.
I'd be like, fuck it. You ever see that movie Yes Man? Because that's basically what, like...
You're hitting Yes Man right now.
Yeah, I have avoidant personality disorder.
What does that mean?
It just means you're terrified of everything, every confrontation.
Shit.
Of rejection.
You really go with the flow, kind of.
Yeah, it's just like, please, no one be mad at me. And now I'm just trying to. It's like I just whatever idea I have that I'm afraid people won't like, and it's like, well, I'm gonna do it and live with the consequences.
That's so good. I'm proud of you, man. That's great. Yeah, I've like I think we all have that a little bit, of just like being afraid of looking dumb.
Especially comics who are like, please like me, like that's our thing. Is like, please like me,
Yeah, like one of my favorite quotes is like, it's like, hey, if you're at a wedding, just dance. Don't think you're too cool to dance at like at a wedding or like something like that. Everyone's thinking about themselves. Everyone's in their shells. Just go out there, have fun. Don't think about it too much because everyone's usually thinking so much about themselves all the time.
Do you dance at a wedding, dude?
Oh, 100%, dude.
No,
I haven't Colin.
No, that's where I draw the line.
You're like, no dance.
We'll be in a place where music is playing. My girlfriend just starts dancing next to me and like trying to move me. I'm like, leave me alone.
But you know you have? That's strong aura right there. You're an alpha male. Okay, that's alpha male behavior. Yeah. That's alpha male stuff, dude.
I get that treatment, dude. We went out with fucking Denny one night, and it was just him teaching me how to dance. He was like, move them hips, and
you're like, oh, I'm trying.
He was just standing next to me being like, Chris, there's so many bitches with their titties out right now, it's a terrible time for you to be blind.
It's not like it's awesome the rest of the time.
That's so funny.
Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm pretty okay with it.
You should learn piano.
No, fuck that, dude. I do this, dude. And everyone's like, you should.
No, just riff, bro. Just riff in perpetuity.
Just learn jazz piano.
I do want to do like a comedy special with a piano on there, and then people come out and they're like, oh my god, he's gonna use the piano.
He's gonna hit.
And then I just never touch it or acknowledge it the whole time.
Yeah, you go hit the. I think it's Hollywood Improv. I think they have a piano on stage.
Yeah, we're
Kramer.
Well, live from the Purple Onion or whatever.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah,
yes.
it's a great special. It's a great special.
Yeah, I was watching. You said Kramer. I was watching Seinfeld like a few months ago, and there's an episode where they're like stuck in traffic, and they're trying to turn left or something to get out of the traffic jam, but there's a black guy in a convertible blocking the way. And then Kramer says, like, I know what to do, Jerry. I was like, oh, my God.
Wait.
I don't know what episode that was, but I was like, oof.
Dude, he's trying to come
You're
back.
Like, hey, oh, geez.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean? What'd you say to him?
I got canceled, Jerry.
He's trying to...
Kramer, what bitch you do? Oh, no.
He's trying to do a tour right now. He's trying to come back.
Oh, I would know. I'm gonna DM.
Get him on the panel.
Would be legendary. Imagine you walk out.
Him and Donnell Rawlings.
It's him and Chappelle. Dude.
Yeah, Chappelle defended him, right?
Yeah, dude.
Remember
It
that?
was like, oh man, he had like that was one of my favorite sets of all time because that's when he like went to Africa. It was when he came back. He was like, things have changed here. I haven't been back here in a while. There's like, when I go back on the stage, all I think about is Kramer having a fit.
Yeah.
And it was like, this one, I won't do the Dave Chappelle bit. I won't go do
I think the gist of it was
the greatest comedian of all time.
Yeah, he was like, what a bad set, like, it sounds like a bad night.
He's having a rough set.
He's like,
hang in there, Kramer.
I'm hanging there.
Yeah, he was like, he was saying like, I think his point was like, I have more comedian solidarity than black solidarity.
That
was the
such
premise.
It's
fun.
such a great premise. Also, what's crazy about Seinfeld is my birth name is Jason Alexander.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Speaking of that, they were like, someone got a golden ticket. I was like, who? They were like, Jason Alexander. I was like,
what? George Costanza.
No, yeah, but
he's just
that's why I go by
taking off
JJ. I haven't even talked about it on Kill Tony. That's gonna be my next interview. I'm just gonna bring it up. What's funny is also I could do a pretty good Jerry Seinfeld impression, but I can't do a George. I could go like, "What do you mean your name's Jason Alexander?" I can't do it right now.
Now do your George.
I'm genuinely so insecure right now because I'm usually really good at it.
oh my god.
That was good, dude.
When does this come out?
I have no idea. Just whenever you want.
Okay. It doesn't have to come out. We can just hang out if you want.
Genuinely, I'm just happy you guys are here.
So I can do a decent Tony, and I did it briefly in my minute that's coming out.
Oh, hell yeah.
But it wasn't as good because I was terrified, and also I was a little drunk if you watch closely because since Laser went on before me,
you had time to chill in the green room?
I always take a little something, but this time I took it earlier than usual, I guess.
Yeah.
And so by the time I got out there, I was already like hungover because I'm very sensitive to drugs, so I was like fucked up. That was the most like stressed I've ever been on the Kill Tony stage.
Dang.
And that might be one reason I don't remember it as well as I usually do. But I think it was just I was terrified.
Dude, I blacked out.
Oh, for sure. The first time,
I was like, hey, yeah.
I don't remember. I didn't remember anything.
I didn't even hear the cat until I watched it back, and I went, "Oh, there it is!" Like I ended up doing almost 2 minutes.
On mine, you hear the cat twice because the first time you couldn't really hear it for some reason.
Yeah, because you're killing too hard. You're being too good at stand up.
Yeah.
You're being the man. Oh, dude, yeah.
So now you're comfortable. So do your Tony impression here, dude. All right, let's hear the.
No, dude, try it. Also, can you do any impressions, Chris? Okay.
I'm not an impression guy. I always sound like me. You know?
You doing another?
I want to do a Rick Diaz impression because people always compare me to him. So I'm gonna do like a. I tried to rape a girl.
That's pretty good.
But she raped me.
I think that's just a confession. Let's get it out there.
So I told that to him, and he was like, she didn't let me finish. I had to rape myself. Oh no, please. He was adding on. I was like, this is solid.
Genuinely, that's a pretty good impression.
He's one of my favorite people to like just talk comedy with because we are very similar.
Oh,
let's be real.
You can't like do it.
But that's like the first time I got on, people said, oh, it's like Rick Diaz. And the second time, people said I was like Jeselnik. Tony said I was like Jeselnik. And then the third, so I would always, every new minute I would try to like do
Get
something
a new
different.
Because
I didn't want to just, that's the real thing. I don't want to be predictable. I think that's really bad for comedy.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of the laugh triggers. You know,
is
surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like there's certain like things that you kind of just try to grow in. You know, like I'm trying to like emphasize like being more active on stage. Because I realized I just kind of lock in. I just like stand in one spot. You know, I kind of want to just like use the space. Because I'm watching a lot of Chris Rock recently.
It's a
Eddie
tight
Murphy.
space up there.
Well, you're very similar.
Yeah, that's why I want one person. I want one guy. I want one guy to be like, you know what? You know who JJ reminds me of? Cat Williams. I just want one. I just want one guy. One guy really reminds me of a young cat.
I want someone to say that I remind them of Jim Carrey. Because that was like my earliest comedy influence was Jim Carrey. And I grant that I'm not very similar most of the time, but occasionally there are.
Have you ever solved
very small
an animal crime?
No. I can't even get my girlfriend to watch that movie with me.
It's genuinely, there's a couple moments in it. What is he? Doesn't he go inside of the elephant?
Yeah.
Yes, that's Ace Ventura 2.
Yeah.
It's so funny. There's I think there's a clip of like Bill Burr's podcast where he's talking about how like great that scene was, just watching him sort of imitate like hippopotamus giving birth or something, and how realistic he made it look. It
seems like he's having fun the entire movie, you know?
He's incredible. And my girlfriend pointed out like people generally like it when I sort of break frame very briefly and then sort of go back to my real self, which is good because that's as long as I can. I always say I'm a really good actor for like half a second, and then I have to.
So you're not a very good actor.
No, I'm not a very good actor.
I'm so bad.
By the way, I'm gonna be in a movie. Check out Killer Bit. I don't know if I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna be in it.
Hell yeah!
It's still.
Dude, that'd be brutally promoted, and then you get cut.
Yeah.
It's like that lady on. There's this lady.
It's a very small movie, but I'm excited.
Dude, that's so exciting. Dude, it's like you'd be like that person who was in Chad. Was it Chad Powers? He's like, I got replaced by the Hawk Tua girl. It was very funny. So there's a scandal, Chris, about this TV show. This girl got recast. Like she got like a big acting job, and then the Hawk Tua girl took her job.
Yeah. We needed somebody with a little bit more star power, you know?
Yeah, and the Haktua girl. Yeah. That's my new goal in comedy. I'm trying to get on that pod. Genuinely, if anyone has any connection, I'm trying to get on Talk to Her.
Is she still around? I thought she got.
I thought she ran away with a bunch of money.
Yeah. So I think there's an opportunity for me to go on now that she got invested. She got acquitted. She's not going to jail.
By the way, guys, invest in golden ticket coin.
Yeah, dude, us starting a meme coin.
The Tony coin to the
guys, we won't pull the rug.
We could. We wouldn't do that. We won't pull the rug. Dude, genuinely, that would be a very funny B plot. It's just like, you see that all these people got arrested by the IRS that won golden tickets on Kill Tony. The Tony coin. Yeah, what's crazy is I follow Matt McCusker on like Twitter, and like someone hacked into his account and tried to like do a Matt McCusker coin. Yeah. And then he's like, if you fell for this, you're an idiot. It was so funny.
You know, so many people fell for that.
Oh yeah. I'm like, oh shoot.
It's crazy that happens to them, like celebrities all the time. You know? Like,
oh yeah. Just some scandal. I forgot the big one. There was Bernie Madoff. He like managed money for like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, he was the biggest Ponzi schemer of all time. You're like, which one, you know, the head honcho of Ponzi?
I like how sometimes people have, like, names that are, like, someone named Madoff with your money. I like how people, like, it's so poetic
it's right
to me.
There.
Yeah.
It's right. Why did no one think of this?
Yeah.
Some simulation.
Yeah, it's like, wow, that's just lazy writing.
I think I remember hearing this story about Bernie Madoff. Is like he played golf. And he cheated and he like moved his ball, and then he was golfing.
That's too far.
Yeah, no, that's ridiculous. But the guy's wife saw him do that and is like, "Don't go into business with this guy. You can't trust him." And the guy was like, "It's just a game of golf." But then he didn't end up going into business with him because of that. And then you find out he's doing a little scheme.
Listen to your wife.
Listen to your wife. Well, I don't know.
None of us are married, are we?
Yeah.
We met your.
I think you're close, probably. I don't know.
I met her kind of because of the show. I like.
That's so cool.
I think we would maybe end up together anyway, but like we got really close because when I got picked, I had to come back and we were talking about blacking out. Mm-hmm. Like he gave me a spot on his Wednesday show and a spot on Secret Show on Thursday. So I had to drive back Wednesday and Thursday, and I had never been to Austin on my own before. Oh, nice. And I didn't know where anything was or like how to get into places and stuff, and you know, and she lived in Austin some, so she came with me for all of those, you know.
So when did you guys meet in correlation?
We met
all that stuff?
Like maybe a month before that at most.
That's so cool.
And so the first time we signed up together, I got picked, and that's the thing that happens to her. Like every time she goes to kill Tony with someone, they get picked.
Oh,
she signed up like 40.
I totally thought you were gonna say they get picked and they start dating. I'm like, oh shit.
No,
I was like, oh no,
that'd be the move.
That would come to the move.
But yeah, so we had to spend like 20 hours in the car together.
Oh,
and at the end we were like, we didn't hate each other. So
that's one of my tests for relationships.
It's a sick date. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I have the road trip test. So it's like you go on a long road trip and you genuinely find out a lot about a person because like genuinely you just like stuff's gonna go wrong and you see how they are under pressure. You see what happens. Are they chill? Are they nice? You guys have similar kind of senses of humor. You find all that stuff out on a big long car ride.
Are they cool with me driving?
Chris is great. I think you should get a Tesla with full self-driving. Once we start making some shmoney.
Yeah, let's get once Tony Coin takes off.
Once Tony Coin takes off, we're all gonna buy self-driving Teslas, dude.
I haven't even taken a Waymo yet. I gotta do it just for the
meme. It's like, isn't it crazy that a car can see before you can, dude? That's brutal. That's so brutal, dude. That sucks.
I got honked at by a Waymo a couple weeks ago.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was possible.
Dude, was it a guy like reached over?
No,
the Indian driver's a fan. You know, like the guy in India is like, is that fucking Colin?
Holy shit!
I see you on the program.
Oh no! Dude, get Tony.
No, I was parking, you know, not 6th Street, but near 6th Street, and it was just like in a parking spot, and I was like reversing into parallel parking, and it honked at me. I wasn't even close to it, but I guess it saw like something coming near it, so it just
Auto.
And I didn't even know it was a Waymo at first. I got out. I was like, what? I was gonna see like what kind of person it was. Like, can we throw hands?
Yeah,
like what's the situation? And then there was no one there, so I just felt embarrassed.
You just got pranked by a robot.
Yeah,
it was really funny. They had this thing because they all have the motion detector thing with the Waymos.
Yeah.
There was this parking lot. And all the Waymos were in it, and it kept doing, because they self-park, so all the cars would honk at each other, like, all night long, because the Waymos would leave and then come back. And there was an apartment complex right next to there, so they're all, like, calling and, like, noise complaints for all these Waymos.
That would be so annoying.
You would probably die, Chris. That would, just like, it's like in that scene in Daredevil where they, like, hit the two metal bars together to discombobulate them.
You're tearing me apart.
I've seen that in Spider-Man 3. Was that also?
Yeah, Spider-Man 3. I got them mixed up. You're right.
I was like, wait, I recognize that, but I've never seen Daredevil.
Yeah, I think there's probably a scene where that happens.
Dude,
the senses get messed up.
The other day when we were outside of the mothership, and the blind guy ran into me on the street. Just a homeless blind.
This is real. We didn't just lie to Chris. I swear to you. Like there was a blind like homeless guy walking down the street, and he walks directly into Chris and misses everybody else. And we're like, how did he know? How did he know?
Just silently, like I just felt this guy on me, and then kind of like.
And then
brushed past me.
I laughed so hard I started crying.
We thought the universe was going to explode.
Yeah, it was literally just like we are in a simulation. It was like that moment.
My girlfriend got pickpocketed on 6th Street like last week.
Whoa!
They stole someone stole her brand new iPhone, and we somehow got it back.
Somehow.
You could set it in the lost mode.
We set it in lost mode, and this guy called us, and I had to walk into the middle of 6th Street just to hear this person because the music is so loud.
Oh, yeah.
So I just had to stand in the middle of the street to get away from the bars. Mm-hmm. And he was like, I got your phone. And he's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm 10 feet from wherever you are. Because you're in front of like the jackalope or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, are you in the jackalope? But I was like, how is he so close, but I don't hear any music? Mm-hmm. And then he's like, I'm coming down. And he comes out from upstairs, those apartments. And it's like a shirtless, and I don't want to say he's a crackhead because I don't know, but the vibes were of a crackhead.
Crackhead tendencies.
Yeah.
He had the vibes. He had like, what's going on, man?
But he was like a shirtless crackhead, and I gave him $40, and he just told my girlfriend, like, eyes open next time, or some shit like that. And I was like, all right, thank you. And I was so confused, like, because he said he picked it up off the ground, but then my girlfriend was like, no, I got pickpocketed. There's no way it fell. His pocket is deep, and...
They just do that all day.
And then it's like, but why did he give it back? I think he wanted to like get money out of me. I was with Drew Nickens, and Drew Nickens said like he took one look at Drew and was like, yeah, here you go, because Drew's large.
Drew's a big boy.
Yes, I like hanging out with Drew. I feel like
dude,
when we were
so
in New
nice,
York,
dude.
like I don't like walking into places I don't know. I'm small. I don't want to fight, but when I'm with Drew, I'm good.
You're cruising, man.
Ain't nobody fucking with us.
Dude, it was so cool. Like I went to Colorado with him. We both did shows in Denver. It was just great. It was just a very good time. Yeah.
Was that recent or before?
Oh yeah, it was like my birthday. It was October 22nd. So I was there for my birthday.
Did y'all how many times did you sign up for you got picked?
Oh, dude, it was like April to August, I want to say.
So
like 20, 30-ish.
What about you?
I got lucky. I was the third time I was there.
I was like 8 or 9.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I got picked on a double header day.
Oh, nice.
So like, I almost didn't go. Like my girlfriend was like, we should go just because we didn't know it was a double header.
Yeah.
And she was like, we should go just in case. And I was like, okay. And we went, and I got picked on the first show. So
that's so cool.
And I was so close to being like, I don't want to go unless it's a sure thing. And so
I had the funniest version of it where I was standing there with people, and I the classic debate of whether it's rigged or not. I was sitting there being like, come on, guys, if it was rigged, I would get picked. And then I was the next name pulled out of the bucket, dude. And I was like, I'm so sorry, guys, I didn't mean that.
That's so good.
Did you get cheered or booed when you got picked?
I got cheered.
You got cheered?
Yeah, I got cheered.
I don't know. I was still new. Nobody knew me.
See, I was in Poor Choices, and I got booed. Poor Choices, they used to boo. And then they moved to Shakespeare's, and now everyone cheers.
People cheer.
Yeah, what's with that?
It's very good energy.
I'm very confused. Well, I'll tell you, you did get booed by one person because my friend was there. and he had been drinking vodka Red Bulls, and so he was booing every name that came up. And so I was sitting right in front of you, and I was debating on whether I'd bring this up, but I have to.
That is
so my
very
friend
funny.
came, and I don't even think he signed up. He just came to hang out, and he just drank a bunch of vodka Red Bulls. And he started booing every time someone's name got called. It wasn't like one of us. And so I was like, whatever. And so I was just sitting with him, and it was like, ChrisSilio or whatever. And then he went boo, and then like right behind us, he stood up, and I was like, you just booed a blind man.
Dude, I almost started running without my handler. I was like, where am I going? I just picked the direction. Dude.
I was talking to my then friend, who's not my girlfriend, but I was talking to her, and when they said Collin Sledge on Kill Tony, I just like walked away. I didn't even like say bye or.
No, you just go into straight go mode.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Yeah, because you really don't want to fucking. You don't
want to miss that.
Yeah, it's like I've had like the same feeling of when I got my name pulled like one other time. It was like because I got third place in a comedy contest in Colorado. It was at the Comedy Works. Yeah, it was crazy because like it was the first time I've ever done it, and I was like, I'm just so happy to be here. And then they said JJ Alexander. I said, holy shit! And then I walked out. That's exactly what I did when I got picked on Kill Tony. I'm like, no fucking way. And then it was just crazy. I really hope this goes good.
I also got third in a comedy contest.
Third. Literally, bronze is where the famous people are made, by the way.
You can't appeal to everyone.
Yeah, like Derek Stroop also won third. Derek Stroop won third, but then he also won it a couple years later. But third place first, though.
I was always a shithead in Miami who would be like, people would be like, oh, did you sign up? And I was like, oh, is that going on? Like, I'd just be smoking weed, be like, is that competition happening again? And they'd be like, yeah, the signups are over. And I'm like, all right.
I would have dominated.
I'm doing one because.
Are you doing another Riot?
I'm doing the Riot in San Antonio.
Me too. I think I signed up for it.
All right, we're enemies now.
No, dude. I just want to do it just so I can I just want to go down to Houston. That was kind of it. Also, I applied for the comedy festival.
The Houston one or the San Antonio one?
There's two? Oh.
There's a Riot in San Antonio now. Yeah. I might apply to that. I don't know. I was in it last year because I earned it. Because like that was the year. So I was like 3 months in, and I entered Funniest Person in Houston, and I was like, I just wanted the tape.
Yeah, you just started killing. Did well.
I got first in the first round, and then I started like freaking out and going to open mics like every night. I started going to like 10 a week.
That's awesome.
Instead of like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And because I didn't have the time, and I ended up getting second in the second round and third in the final round. And the top 6, like if you made the finals, you get into the festival. And I forgot to sign up. Well, I didn't want to sign up this year, but then I realized I can't get into the festival, I guess, unless I do that. So I signed up for the San Antonio one to try to get in. But whatever.
Dude, that's so cool.
I'm so bad.
And my girlfriend signed up too. So
that's smart. Now you guys are in.
But I think we're in different heats, at least for the first round. So
that's good.
Hopefully we'll face each other in the second round.
You're just like, long live the king.
We do like a lot of minute mic competitions in Houston. Do y'all ever do those?
No.
That's how I got good at minutes. Is because this guy Jeff Joe in Houston runs these competitions where you get a minute, and then it's like 20 people get a minute, and then people vote and cheer for who they want to advance.
So you get to do like one joke at a time almost.
Well, for me, it's 3. I try to.
Hell yeah.
But
yeah.
1 minute. Yeah. And then so you do 1 minute, and then there's a second round of 1 minute where it's like 7 people, and then there's a final round where you get 3 minutes, and it's like 3 or 4 people. And she's beaten me in one of those, and she doesn't really get to compete that much because it's at the same time as her showcase that she runs. But those are really good for like intensity practice, That's what I think one of the biggest
jokes per minute.
Yeah. Like concentration, yes, efficiency, yes, but also like stressing yourself out so that regular shows don't seem as important, That's what I think the biggest benefit of comedy competitions is it's forcing yourself into a higher pressure situation.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about, like of like how you like in those like weird environments, how you're being yes man. It's like
that's exactly.
It's the same thing.
It's the avoidant thing. You're putting yourself like. There's been for me, it's been a rapid ramp up. It was first like the minute mic competitions, and then the annual, because the minute mics are weekly, and there was the annual thing, and then there was Kill Tony, and then I got to do a Killers show. I got to open for them, and that was like
That's pressure.
Extremely stressful. I took like ashwagandha and like taurine and theanine and like a couple
You did
shots.
a combo
Like
stack.
I was like just trying to like.
Also, I don't know what any of those things you just said are.
They're like
soothing
they're
stack.
Oh,
calming,
shoot.
type stuff. And then it's like right before I got on, I'm like, I might pass out. I might have taken too much.
Also, like passing out in front of a theater of like 1,000 people is
a
so
good bit.
crazy.
I
Probably would have killed. They're like, man, he's doing a great act out right now.
And I was like, I didn't do like any Kill Tony stuff because I was like, I don't want to, because these are Kill Tony fans. And then I could tell, I was like, I could have done
all the Kill
all my
Tony
Kill
stuff.
Like it did not matter. They honestly, I don't think a lot of the people knew who I was. I was still somewhat new. But yeah, that's the point. Is if you get more practice in really intense situations, then you can handle them better. Because I don't think I would have done well in Kill Tony if I hadn't been in like the tournament.
Oh
before
yeah.
that.
No, that's the same thing for me. Like I did the comedy competition, and then I also opened up for Adam Ray. That was the other one that I did that in Colorado, and like I opened up for him on 420 in Colorado, and it was like sold out. Like that was like the most pressure I felt. Also, the host on that show was bombed in front of it was like sold out Comedy Works crowd. I'm like.
Was it a local host?
It was a local host. Yeah, because
wow.
local host. It was like the one person on the show I knew, and I was like, so. And then she like fist bumped at me, and she's like, "Hey, they're tight tonight." And I'm like, "Bullshit!" And then I went and had like a really good set. I was like so jazzed. I'm like, I literally, I felt like David Goggins. I'm like, I just took a soul, dude. I just took souls. I'm David Goggins talking about how I can't talk to women, dude.
Dude, that's the best. Sorry. When somebody goes like, "That's a tight room," and you're like, "I fucking got this."
Yeah.
And then you come out and you also bomb. You go, "Nah, he was right. You're right."
Oh,
You're right.
yeah, no,
You
actually,
walk
yeah,
up so
this
to
time.
me.
Yeah.
Like actually,
Been
frankly,
there.
you were totally right.
Yeah. No, there's a Chappelle Show sketch where he's like Eminem from 8 Mile, and he's going like jokes and he's just. It feels like that. Like it's like getting super intense, and then you're being like, I'm a faggot. You're just like, I'm a little gay boy. It's weird to have that level of intensity and then go out and be like, I'm sad.
Yeah, it is like because like I think something that I think is really funny is like when comics post like inspirational stuff, which I think is good sometimes, But I think there's a balance you kind of have to hit where it's like I remember this guy would always post like inspirational quotes on his Instagram story, and it'd be like, "A lion doesn't tremble over the opinions of sheep," and then he's on stage, he's like, "Man, I ordered a pizza, right? And then the pizza came in a too big of a box for the pizza, and I was like, this DoorDash driver stole some of my pizza, so I talked to him," and that's like the bit.
It was always so funny in Miami because Miami it's not a good comedy scene. So every time you'd get psyched up, you'd be like, "This is gonna be fucking good, dude." You're like getting psyched up. Get there. There's 3 people in the audience. You're like, "What the fuck am I doing, dude?"
I thought about posting a meme where it's like the LeBron warm up with like music playing over like a TikTok edit, and it's like me getting ready to do rape jokes at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday.
It's like him doing the chalk.
Yeah, that's how it feels. You got to lock in.
Oh yeah, dude.
Anyway, shitty jobs.
Oh yeah, those we were gonna talk about. Yeah. What have you done
Okay,
for
we're
work?
starting the podcast now.
Yeah. What have you done for work?
Not much. No, I live with my parents.
Oh, I'm unemployed.
I hide from the world. No, when I was in high school, I worked for an Italian restaurant, and it was just fucked. I would go to school. I was in like very difficult classes. I would go to school all day, drive straight to my Italian restaurant job, and work like a 9-hour shift with no breaks, just eating bread from my pocket from the table.
You're literally Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, you got breadsticks in your pocket.
We sold gelato, and when it was time to like clean out the tray, like when it was like almost empty, I would literally just eat it with my bare hands at the sink in the corner. It was
Just
so
green
crazy.
in your hands.
Just eat it with like no one's looking. And so that was that job. I lasted a month or two.
What was your job at the restaurant? Were you like a server?
I would bus. They were like bus boy's good because you get tips. Never got a single share of any tips. They lied to me. And then I sold like ice cream and cappuccino type stuff at like it was also like a deli type thing. They taught me how to slice meat and cheese with those machines. I was not qualified to do that.
Oh, that's so scary.
It was terrifying.
If you
it was
still have
noisy.
all of your fingers.
Yes,
you were
I was like,
qualified.
and I wasn't super into the piano at the time, but
Yeah.
I probably would have been more careful if I knew. So, oh yeah, also they taught me how to make like 10 different types of like cappuccino type stuff, and I wasn't really paying attention. So anytime anyone ordered anything, I would make the same exact thing.
And they're like, this is great.
No one ever called me on it. It was like they were like cappuccino. I'm like, yep. Like Americano, yeah. And you got it. Now just do the exact same thing. Which I don't know. Maybe they were just being nice.
That's yes man.
But it was a long
Yeah.
time, and I was like, this is all bullshit. This is all the same shit. I don't know.
Yeah, because I work at Dutch Bros, like the coffee shop, like right now. No, it's like I'll get.
I'll turn the label out.
They'll send it back. No, they ain't giving me a band yet.
I'll turn it away.
Turn it away, dude. They don't need to know. Dude, that's so funny.
So that was my first job. I did not last long. But I didn't quit. I was like, I wanted to quit every day, but I was like, I was avoiding. I was too like, I'm not gonna.
You wanted to quit.
Yeah,
every
I wanted
day.
to quit, and then
You
there
just
were
didn't want to.
This was actually funny. I thought about trying to make a bit out of it or something, but like one day I just came in, and they were like, Colin, can you put the sign up in the marquee or on the door or whatever, like the help wanted sign up. And I was like, oh, someone got fired. And I put up the sign, and then like, all right, go wait in the office.
No fucking way.
Oh yeah.
But that's definitely a bit. It's like you're like, man, what
fucking
loser? What loser's about to lose their job?
You're like flipping the sign, like.
Because I was like, there's no fucking way that they're gonna do that to me. And then I was like, oh, what?
And they made you hire the help wanted sign and then fired you.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That's.
And I wasn't even
funny.
mad. I was like, you mean I'm free? I got a funny story, and I get to go home early.
That's so good. Yeah, like I remember when I got fired from. I used to be a dirt salesman. I would sell.
You
dirt.
sold dirt?
I sold dirt and I got fired. I wasn't qualified to sell dirt. That's how bad of a salesman.
Well, it sounds like it's a hard job.
They go, you don't know shit about soil.
I just kept sleeping in. That was it. Because I just couldn't wake up early. Because I wanted to die. Because I was like, this job sucked. It sucked so bad. Everyone I worked with was like a huge bummer the whole time. Like all they would do is they would sit in like the manager's office, and she would talk about how much she hates her husband, but then she also was pregnant. It was so crazy.
I had a guy offer me like I like did a good comedy show, did really good, got off stage. This guy was like, "Hey man, you're like really funny. I like run a Miami advertising agency for whatever," and he was like, if you want a job, I got you. And he handed me his business card, and I was a drunk 21-year-old, and I just lost it that night immediately, dude. I like couldn't find it again.
Oh yeah, that'd be tough.
I was like, ooh, that would have been cool to have that. I just lost it immediately.
Yeah, I was thinking that it would be very funny if you were a realtor, is what I'm talking about. So here is another room.
It's very nice floors, I'm guessing.
It's very good. I think this is a wall.
Sounds great.
That generally would be a pretty good sketch that we could do. It's like you being a blind realtor.
My voice really fills up this room nicely, and you walk in and there's just 3 people sitting on a couch.
And they're like,
it's like, we're in the wrong house.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him. There's just squatters in there. They're like, don't tell him we're in here. Just take the tour.
I'm trying to get door guy, dude.
You
know,
yeah.
Like I could put people's phone in yonder bags. Like let me do something, dude.
That'd be genuinely
like, right this way or that way.
Honestly, who gives a
rope.
shit? Just have fun. Follow the crowd. No, I do think you like running out like a full tray of like drinks out to a table in a comedy club. It's like, it's one of the, oh shoot.
Dude, I hate having to like cut through the audience at any point in a comedy show. I'm like, oh, everybody knows me. Everyone sees me. Everyone sees me.
Oh, yeah.
Just me like knocking into bar stools and chairs. I'm like, God damn it. I'm so sorry.
Have people accused you of faking it yet?
All the time.
Oh,
dude.
hell yeah.
All the time.
I was talking to Fiona. I met her briefly at the Riot in Houston, and I was like, yeah, people said I was pretending to be a piano teacher. and she was like, people think I'm faking it. And so it's apparently like a universal thing. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. You teach piano?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna learn then. We'll learn together.
I would watch an entire video series of you teaching Chris the piano.
That's I used to do a podcast. I'm gonna try to bring it back. Now of just called like Chris Learns, and it's just me talking to comics about like stuff that they're good at.
So, dude, I can teach you guitar. I play guitar.
That would be
we should jam sometime.
All right. Sure, we got a piano, a guitar, dude.
I've like never played with other people, but I'm open to it.
Yeah, dude, no, it's not fun.
I remember when I played on Kill Tony, the band were like, "Do you want us to do anything?" I'm like, "Please don't do anything. I have no idea what."
Did you play like just like what piece?
At first, I poorly played the dance by Garth Brooks because that's all I had memorized, but I did not have it memorized, and I got booed. And then I played a little bit of One Summer's Day from Spirited Away. I just played like 10 seconds.
That's so
of that.
cool.
And the crowd cheered that, and sort of I got them back on my side.
Dude, you got to do the. Even though that's Dr. Dre.
The Runaway from Kanye? Or?
You're
thinking of Still Dre.
Yes, Still Dre, yeah.
I never learned
Runaway
that.
would rule if you could do
Runaway. But if
Runaway.
you're just playing that at the beginning, it takes a while to get into it.
It's also...
It's just one note.
Yeah, with that song,
killing.
it's probably one of like... I genuinely, in terms of music, I think Runaway by Kanye West is one of the greatest songs ever made by any artist. That's like my... That's
I used to... Second favorite song, the one he dropped earlier this year.
Chris, you rascal.
They were so disappointed in me. On my second one, they were like, "Hey man, you know an instrument? I Kill Tony." And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Oh man, you and D Madness duet would be so good." And I was like, "Sorry." You know?
I'm sorry, I have no talent.
Oh well.
All I did was work on jokes. That's all I've done, dude.
Man. No, it's just you gotta do what's fun to you, man.
I haven't played much piano since I got on the show. Like last night, I took an edible and I was just going through my old like TikTok of just like piano.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like because I used to just record stuff, and I was getting super nostalgic. It's crazy. That was like less than a year ago that I was not on the show, and I was just doing stand up as like a.
It's just like a fun thing.
Time kill. But I just got into it because I was having like an existential crisis, and I was like, I'm gonna just go until I sort of like hit a ceiling and feel like I'm.
And now you're like, there's
crushing.
Holy shit! There's no ceiling. Oh no!
Hasn't happened yet. I don't know.
That's so exciting, man. I think it's also just like pursuing things like outside of stand up that are like for you and not the world. It's like a really positive thing to do for your life.
Yeah, I still have a few piano kids in Houston.
That's so cool.
I used to have like 10 to 12, and I have like 2 or 3, but like I like it. It's good. I think it's good for my mental health to still.
To be a that's why I love genuinely. It's like I know it's kind of not the same thing, but I like working at Dutch Bros. I just
it keeps you grounded in a way.
I have
a routine.
I have friends. I'm friends with people that knew me before I had any motion at all, and they liked me for me and not like any like trying to get anything or whatever. They just were like this. We think Jason's fun to be around, and it's a good hang.
Yeah, here coming here is like harder for me because I don't have a job. I guess Dutch Bros, that'd be a cool place for you to meet friends, but like I left all my friends back in Miami, so here it's like I'm only dealing with comics.
Yeah, we'll make you some new friends. There's probably like a blind run club somewhere. Dude,
I don't know if you know this about me. I don't hang out with a lot of blind people.
I guess that'd be like if it was a black guy on the podcast. I'm like, come on.
D Madness is the first one I've talked to in like 10 years. It's been a while, dude. They asked me to do a Zoom link for a comedy show for like a blind convention in Florida, and they're like, could you do 20 minutes on a Zoom link for the National Federation for the Blind? And I was like, I don't think you want me talking about my dick and cocaine. You know, like I don't think that's what you want.
It's like make some noise if you're blind.
I think they would be mad at me. I don't think they would enjoy my material. I think they'd be like, this guy's fucking not representing us good. I'm just like, I'm so bad at everything, dude.
Dude, also you could go motivational speaker around, just freaking go make $1 gazillion too. You can go hit high schools and be like, don't let anyone tell you you can't do anything. I got on Kill Tony.
I want to do a series of motivational videos that are just shot terribly by me. Like it's just like half my face. Like you could do anything, you know?
Well, it was like
You
I
don't
was.
realize the front camera isn't on. It's
just
your
your
refrigerator.
It's the other camera.
Everyone can see you're on the toilet
Just your legs, dude.
with your underwear.
Nothing can
Hold
stop
down.
you guys. All right, I want you to know that. If I can do it,
It's
you
all
can
mental. All your limitations are mental.
Oh my goodness, that's so funny. You could do it.
Now I gotta purposefully direct the thing to look terrible.
Oh yeah, I don't think you need.
They told me I couldn't be an Uber driver.
They told me. But don't let what other people say stop you from pursuing your highest potential.
Just like I should just start taking pictures randomly throughout my day and be like, post it to Instagram, like, here it is. Like, what is this?
Dude, you just posting things on Instagram and then saying, what is this, is so funny.
That's good engagement,
Like, literally just
too.
walk
People with
around and take
comments.
pictures of stuff and then just say, what is this? And then the comments will tell you. That's genuinely, you would gain a lot of followers. It's like you just looking at stuff and being like, what is this? And then just taking a picture of it.
Be so fun. But I'm bad at the homework side of it. Like you guys were talking about, like, applying to festivals and things like that. I'm so bad at all the homework.
Dude, if you ever need any help, dude, I got you, man.
Yeah, dude.
We're a little team. Yeah, because also me and you were friends before we even got on Cotone, too. We hung out a little bit before.
It's all a conspiracy. We all know each other. We're all rigging it for everyone else.
Yeah, dude, we did.
It does. People, it's a crazy big scene. Like, obviously, there's a very large amount of comedians. But it does feel still kind of tight. Like, we all see each other because it's so compact and, like, it's all in this, like, weird, like, 4-block radius that, like, you end up seeing the same people all the time, Yeah. So it's very cool like that. Like, it feels very big. Obviously, I'm still walking around. People are like, do you know my voice? And I'm like, no. Like, they're like, you know who I am, right? And I'm like, yep, I totally know who you are,
Zwiggy.
Yeah, that's so mean.
that's
That's
a
so
good way.
mean to do to you. Just be like, do you know who the fuck I am?
I hate that game, dude. I'm like,
I always feel bad. I say, hey, what's up, man? I like saying my own name.
It is I.
It is I, JJ, Mr. Chris.
No, I got you guys now. Once we, like, have a real conversation or I hear, like, jokes and stuff, I'm like, okay, perfect, lock it in.
That was something I didn't anticipate. Is like my third night back in, like, my third open mic or whatever. Mm-hmm. I remember it was like 1 or 2 a.m. after, and I just didn't know anyone, and I was like, I should just quit. This is such a waste. I'm too old. This is because when I came up, like, knew all these people and they were like all gone. They're all either quit or in other cities. And I was just like, this is stupid. I don't know. And now, like, I'm all close with all of that. I didn't anticipate actually
having friends,
making friends.
Yeah. I was just gonna do my shit and then leave. But
I really had to break down a lot of barriers with friends, like, because it's like new friends, new challenges. Friends are my greatest like power, like that's how I do everything. Is like my friends help me, and
that's everybody.
Yeah, that's true. But Alex, the other day when we were at $7 grand, I had to be like, hey buddy, can you walk me to the bathroom? And then we got to the bathroom, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna level with you right now. I'm gonna take a shit. Could you just leave me in the stall and, like, wait outside for like 4 minutes? I promise I'll be right out. I was like needed to take a shit and just being like, oh, I'm gonna have to ask somebody here to help me take a shit. Like, it was a nightmare.
There's something very poetic and beautiful about that kind of friendship, dude. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, now I'm asking, like, Hans Kim to help me to the bathroom.
No.
This isn't what I expected.
No, dude. Absolutely not, man.
Why would I do that?
Oh, see, that's so fun.
Yeah, I had Enrique help me on stage, and he was the nicest guy to me
Oh,
on time, dude. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, man. It's honestly, it's been so good, because this is my first time leaving my hometown, is moving here. Like, 'cause I moved from Colorado Springs straight to Austin, and, like, it was really scary. But, like, genuinely, I think we were kind of the theme of the podcast is, like, doing hard stuff. It's, like, just eventually you just, like, you become a better person. You learn a lot of lessons. You figure out stuff. You try, you fail, you just try again. It's all that stuff. It's beautiful, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
That wrapped it up real good.
Yeah, dude.
In a sick bow.
That was
of
good,
inspiration.
I have no idea how long this podcast has been. All I know is I had a great time.
Yeah, this was fun.
This is great. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I'll come on as often as y'all.
Dude,
as y'all
we would
want.
love to have you anytime.
Yeah, this is super fun.
How long are we?
I
at?
have
54. Oh, dude, that's like perfectly an hour. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's a good little wrap up point. Do you have anything you want to talk about?
no, I'm good. Please follow me on Instagram. There's 2 L's in my name.
Colin.
Yes.
Perfect.
Or just Google me.
Collin Sledge, very powerful, super crusher.
Super crusher, Collin Sledge.
Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah. Thanks for doing the pod. Yeah, that's great. I don't never know what to say. I don't know how to end them, dude. I'm so scared.
Let's cut it like a minute ago. Okay, cut it right now. Okay, good.